There was once a man who lived in the small town of Ravenwood. He was known for his kind heart and gentle nature. He lived a simple life, working as a carpenter and spending his free time reading books. But one day, he began to experience excruciating pain in his body. At first, he thought it was just a passing illness, but the pain only grew worse with each passing day. After a few weeks, strange things started happening to his body. Small eyes started sprouting all over his body. These countless eyes on his skin blinking out one by one, each one granting him a new perspective on the world around him. He could see in all directions at once, his vision extending far beyond the limits of normal human sight. His hands and feet became elongated with sharp-pointed nails. The man was horrified at what was happening to him. He had always had good vision, but now he found that he could also see in the dark and in all directions. At first, he was excited by this newfound ability. He marveled at the way the world looked different in the darkness, the way shadows played across the ground, and the way even the tiniest movement caught his attention. As the weeks went by, his hands and feet became elongated with sharp-pointed nails, and a long, scaly tail sprouted from his back. The man was horrified at what was happening to him. The man found that he could no longer control his hunger. He began to venture out at night, searching for prey. He could see his victims clearly in the darkness, but they couldn't see him coming. For many nights he feasted on the animals in the woods. And then, the unthinkable happened. Children in the town began to disappear, snatched away in the middle of the night. The people in the town were extremely scared and panicked. And so the rumors began to circulate about a monster that lived in the woods. But the truth was far more horrifying. The nice man had become a monster, consumed by his own hunger and unable to control his dark impulses. And he was preying on the innocent children of the town. The people of Ravenwood were desperate to stop the monster that was preying on their children. When they discovered that the monster was none other than the nice man they had all known and loved, they were filled with both horror and disbelief. However, they knew that they had to act fast before more innocent lives were lost. The townsfolk armed themselves with torches, pitchforks, and any other weapons they could find. They then gathered outside his house, waiting for the right moment to strike. When the monster emerged from his hiding place, the townsfolk fiercely attacked him with all their might. The monster fought back with equal force, but he was outnumbered and outmatched. The man's home was quickly set on fire, and the monster was trapped inside. He screamed in agony as the flames consumed him, and the townsfolk stood by, watching as the monster they had once known as a nice man burned to death. It was a brutal and tragic end to the once kind man's life. The people of Ravenwood were able to stop the monster. The memory of the man-eating monster haunted them for years to come. The once peaceful town became a place of fear and suspicion, with rumors of other monsters lurking in the shadows. Some even claimed to have seen the nice man's ghost wandering the town with glowing eyes. Parents warned their children to stay inside at night, and many families moved away in search of safer places to live. As for the nice man's house, it remained a ruin, a constant reminder of the horror that had taken place there. Some said that the ashes of the monster still lingered inside, waiting to be reborn into something even more terrifying. People of Ravenwood were left with nothing but memories of the nice man they had once known and the monster he had become. But they also knew that they had done what they had to do to protect their community, even if it meant sacrificing one of their own.